Fernando Phillip. The purpose of today's speech is to inform you guys about the harmful effect of football. The physical harm, mental harm, and active issue has a big effect commonly in the sport of football over the last few years. In the journal article entitled "Does Football Have a Future?", Ben McGrath states that the crisis surrounding football brutality at the turn of the last 20th century was greater than it eventually inspired presidential intervention. The physical harm of football commonly are skull fracture and concussions. More people are dying from playing football. Because of the consistent hit, football players may have caused lost memory, which affect them mentally. Autism disease starts at an early age. Players of the game could take months to heal from CTE, but America's favorite sports is in crisis. An increased number of kids are choosing not to play, pointed out by Jennifer Schott, author of "Should Kids Play Football?" The ongoing debate of is football safe to play has still been going on. There is no sport that has more concussion than football. There are even a number of people who believe tackling should be banned from the game. Schott go on to describe football as being a rough sport. The physical harm of football leaves an undesirable impact on the youth. Usually the physical harm leads to broken ribs, severe concussion, or more head injury. In addition, when former football players get older, they have problems with their hips, knees, joints, and all other kind of more injury. Players experience trouble with flexibility and movement as they age. Next, football causes a variety of mental harm to the player. From an information interview with football coach Tyrone Shorter, he has experienced a number of his football players sitting out a year from playing due to head injury, concussion. CTE is widely developing in the brain of the players today, causing them to become depressed. Once a player suffers from CTE, he start thinking about committing suicide or seriously hanging their own self. It's a very bad disease to suffer from. The high level of the risk of football leaves people question, is it even safe to play anymore? Sports such as soccer, hockey are high risk, but none of them top out the sport of football. With the public attention on this situation, it becomes more active issue in the entire United States, including youth football. The NFL has begun to start changing some of its rules due to the concussions and all the head injury. McGrath point out that the agent for the head, neck, and spine meaning was ambitious and impressive with presenting on the subject like finity element modern in determining concussion threshold and on the field testing of impact. Even though football has its disadvantages, there are several advantages, like kids staying active, kids being fit, kids getting a free scholarship to school. And players of the game can bond a brothership, friendship. They even can develop leadership skills. In conclusion, in this summer I have informed you about the harmful effect of the sport of football, such as the physical harm, mental harm, and exit issue. Over the next year or so, we should see more changing that has been made to this worldwide issue.
But